In the first patch, after his release, Rakan was in a pretty tough spot with around 46% win rate. With the patch 7.11 changes to him, his Q range and double damage are now increased, and his E base shield value is lowered, making Redemption and Crucible even less effective on him. He has an AP ratio on every ability, including his passive, but going full AP on him is very risky, kind of rewarding too, but mainly risky, since he has to be in nearly melee range to perform his dancing combos. So the build that I recommend you to go for is Initiation Tank Rakan. First, you build Sightstone and Talisman of Ascension. This item's active synergizes well with your ultimate. It gives you the armor you need to be a bit tanky in the early mid game, and is also your gold income item that every support needs. For your next items, go for Arita's Glory for even more movement speed, and Gargoyle's Stoneplate for the additional tankiness once you charm most of the people on the enemy team. Finish your Sightstone into a Ruby Sightstone for the item active CDR, which is pretty significant with this build, and the cheap HP, which is always welcome. I recommend Magic Resist boots with this build, and for your last item you can go for something like a Frozen Heart if you need more CDR, or you could take a lot of scaling CDR in your runes, anywhere between 10 and 20%. And go for a Knight's Vow instead, or another pure tank item. With this build, you become one of the best initiation tanks in the game, and you have an extreme amount of movement speed, and that charm, I think at max level, it lasts around 1.5 seconds, and that is a pretty long duration, and you can apply it to many people, even if they are not grouped. Unlike a Malphite ult, they don't have to be grouped. And with all the movement speed that you have with this build, you will be able to catch them most of the time. And you're pretty tanky, you have a ton of mobility, although your abilities don't heal and shield as much. Since you're tanky, you're able to cast them a lot more throughout a team fight. And that is the basic idea of this build. So I would be pretty happy if you try it out for yourself, and I would be even happier if it actually works for you too, because then after all, there is a Rakan build that he is strong with, and that is what I'm hoping for by creating this video. Anyways, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and bye bye!